I'm here with Sean. Sean, thanks for joining us today.
It's my pleasure, Shannon. Thank you.
So here at training camp, we've got a week down. What are some of your thoughts so far about what you've seen on offense and defense?
Start with defense. I've been really impressed with the front seven of the Redskins defense. This is a group that they basically built from the draft with Jonathan Allen, Deron Payne, Matt Ioannidis, guys like that, Ryan Anderson and Ryan Kerrigan. Obviously, those guys have really done an outstanding job of really implementing what they're going to do this year with the offensive set, especially the first team unit. And I think they are coming along slowly but surely because we have to see all three quarterbacks take those reps, which for Jay Gruden, I know it's a difficult responsibility to handle, but you got to see how Colt recovers from his leg injury, how Case is going to now be with this new system, and you got to see what the rookie, Dwayne Haskins, is going to do.
Who would you start week one? You know that's the big question.
If everybody is healthy, I would say Colt because he knows the system. He's the veteran guy with the system. But Case can make an argument on starting.
Sure.
I would hold off Haskins. I really would, especially with the absence of Trent. It's either going to be Colt or Case, but I would go with Colt just because he knows the system. He knows the terminology inside and out. But if Case blows him out, then you gotta start him.
We got a lot of new faces out here this year. Talk about who's impressed you the most.
I like the receiver, Terry McLaurin from Ohio State.
Yep.
I believe the chemistry he built with Dwayne Haskins at Ohio State is really shown.
Sure.
I talked to him a couple of days ago, and he said that was the biggest thing that's helped him in his transition to being a pro is working with Dwayne every day at practice, during game days, and now getting those opportunities during camp and even after camp, getting those opportunities maybe 15 to 20 minutes after camp is over with, having that one-on-one work with Haskins. I think he's played well. On the defensive side, a lot of people is impressed with Jimmy Moreland.
I've heard
the rookie from James Madison.
Yeah.
He looked great in OTAs and minicamp up in Ashburn. He's been like a sponge. He's asking all the right questions. I remember he was talking to me, him and McLaurin, about getting information from Dominic Rodgers-Cromartie, the veteran.
Sure.
He's helped them immensely during camp, and I think those two guys have impressed me the most. I think you're going to see them a lot. I think during the regular season, and I expect some good things from both of those guys.
How do you view that whole situation with Mason Foster getting cut a day before camp and then, okay, Bostic,
he's the guy.
You're our guy.
Yeah. A lot of people were sour about that. Mason was a good locker room guy. He was a guy that was starting to gain more knowledge of the position. There were some things that he had to be worked on, obviously, but there were some things that a lot of guys liked about him. So, as you said, cut right before camp, the players were to report here in Richmond, and then you get a guy from Pittsburgh. He spent some time with the Chicago Bears, played behind a great defensive line there, some great linebackers, as the Bears had back then. I think he's a veteran guy that's going to, I think, get the system really good. When I talked to him day one, the first thing he talked about was working with Rob Ryan, the linebackers coach with the Redskins this year, and the fact that he's got so much experience to work with Minuski, Ryan, and Ray Horton. I think it's a solid addition, but the thing is going to be the pass coverage. How is he going to play? That's going to be the biggest knock with those middle linebackers is they have had trouble in pass coverage. If he can play the passing game well, I think it's a great addition.
Okay, really quickly, to close out, give me 2 reasons Redskins fans should be optimistic and 2 reasons wait till next year.
The first reason you should be optimistic is the defense. Defense travels. And when you got that front seven that has created havoc on these guys here at camp, I think you should be very optimistic that this defense is going to be really good. I may go as so far as to say top 10 ranked defense. They should be really, really good.
We'll hold you to that.
Please do. It's on tape. I think on the opposite side, on offense, I think the running backs. I think you should be optimistic with the running backs. If all are healthy.
Adrian Peterson.
Adrian Peterson, Hall of Famer. Geis, Chris Thompson, Perine.
Sure.
Guys like that give you different abilities in not only the run game, the pass game, as far as catching out of the backfield and blocking. Huge. If I am concerned, it will be the offensive line and how long Trent Williams is out.
You heard it here first.
That's going to be the thing. And the second thing, real quick, I think the secondary. Especially you wonder who will play well opposite Josh Norman. Is it going to be Dunbar?
Right.
Do they put Moreland in that position as well? That's my other concern.
And you've got a new secondary coach.
And Ray Hort, who's a veteran as well.
Yes, indeed. Well, you heard it here first. We'll hold him to it.